And welcome everybody to the Edwardsville Glen Chamber of Commerce 2019 Halloween Parade right here in downtown Edwardsville on Main Street. Obviously, it's Halloween night, October 31st, 2019. I'm John Cunningham with the City of Edwardsville and ECTV alongside Neil Kolupka running the camera. And we start things off with, I believe this could be the Chief of Police for the City of Edwardsville. Yes, it is, right there in the front. Followed by some color guard. Not quite as many people out here this evening. Usually City packs the streets with about 25,000 people, but the forecast was supposed to be really cold. It's actually not as bad as the forecast let it be known, but that's okay. Still plenty of people out here. Coming up next is the Edwardsville Municipal Band. Always a fixture here in Edwardsville, especially during the summer, where they do their summer concerts as part of the Arts in the Park. For the City of Edwardsville, they play on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. throughout the summer. That's a great program that the Parks Department for the City of Edwardsville runs. That's the Arts in the Park program. They have, again, the Muni Band on Thursday nights, and then a different variety of different bands and singers on Friday nights. And then they have the kids' arts and crafts on Saturday morning. So that's a really cool thing that the City of Edwardsville does. Next we have Kathy Hamilton. She's the Chamber Award recipient. Received the Albert Cassens Award at this year's annual Chamber Gala.
All right, right here in this lovely Jeep, we have Kathy Hamilton. She received the Albert Cassens Award.
Followed close by Mayor Hal Patton and Mayor Rob Jackstadt. Mayor Patton is from Edwardsville, Jackstadt from Glen. There's Jackstadt right in front of us. Mayor Patton's on the other side. Next, the SIUE Provost with Denise Cobb. And that's a sweet-looking Jeep from Cassens. I think coming up is the City of Edwardsville Alderman. I could be wrong, but that looks like a City of Edwardsville Parks truck. I believe it is. Again, not as many people out here tonight. I think scared away from the cold weather, but it's not that bad. So the kids here will get a little more candy. I'm sure Hal Patton, who's a dentist, won't appreciate that, but that's all right. Yes, this is the Edwardsville City Council. There's Art Rizvi in the back there. There's our city clerk, a couple more aldermen. I can't see exactly, but they're throwing candy out there in the back. I think that might have been Mr. Burns back there. Craig Lauer, I believe, was in there too. Oh yeah, he was there. I think that's Mr. Burns on the other side. Hopefully we'll have all the participants. I don't know if anybody dropped out. It looks like a pretty big list for the parade attendees this evening. Again, this is the 2019 Edwardsville Glen Chamber of Commerce Halloween Parade. The theme this year, let me get to that, for the floats is Wonderful World of Music. So we'll be excited to see what the floats look like this year. And winners will be announced in the Edwardsville Intelligencer. So grab that or look online. Probably tomorrow, I would imagine, is when those winners will be mentioned. Here we have a Glen Public Works truck. I believe that's the Public Works Director right there in the front. Oh, City Administrator right there in the front for Glen. There's Ben Malashevsky, some of the village trustees walking along. Next, we have the EHS Homecoming King and Queen, Jacob Kitchen and Anna Brazzi, and a sweet Camaro. King and Queen. Which brings me to the Edwardsville Tigers will be playing in the 8A IHSA playoffs tomorrow evening. Friday night, can't for the life of me remember who they're playing, but they will be hosting the first round playoff game right at Tiger Stadium. This is Stillwater Senior Living. Everybody's taking a little drive down Main Street this evening. I think they were on a tour and they're not exactly sure what they're doing. Coming up next is First Community Credit Union. It's one of this year's major parade sponsors, so thank you very much to the First Community Credit Union. Got some signs, throwing some candy. First rate checking, now paying 3.01 APR. Not exactly sure what that means, but that's all right. Oh, my wife just arrived on scene with none of the kids and a hot coffee. She's warm. Oh, here we have our first float of the evening. If I'm correct here, this is Anderson Healthcare. Let's see, I don't see any numbers on the floats here. Yes, Think Pink, early detection for breast cancer, Anderson Hospital. They are, again, one of the parade sponsors this year. Their entry reminds us that early detection saves lives. A lot of representatives handing out candy for Anderson Healthcare. Next, I believe, is First Mid-America Credit Union. They have a float out there. Looks like a saloon in an old western town. Yeah, I got a horse up there. I got some guitar picking around the fireplace there. That's pretty cool. Giddy up on your local First American Credit Union. Giddy up, exactly. They are also a sponsor of this year's parade. Next we have the Wildflower Shop, located right here in Edwardsville. This is their third appearance in the parade. They're the only locally owned and operated full-service flower and gift shop right here in the city of Edwardsville. There's some flower ladies handing out candy. Peace, ladies, peace. Next, we have some of the Little Tigers football and cheerleading, excuse me. There's some guys and gals on there in their outfits. Well, with coats on, so you can't really tell. There's usually several trailers of Little Tigers football. This is, again, a great program here for the city of Edwardsville. Gets all the little guys and the little ladies out there playing football and cheering. And again, that all feeds right into the junior highs here in Edwardsville. And of course, the head coaches in Edwardsville always take a peek at what their future football program might look like, and cheerleading program for that matter. Another load of some players and cheerleaders. Oh, handing out Tiger water bottles. That's pretty cool. Corporate sponsors for Little Tigers football is Scott Credit Union.
More Little Tigers coming at you. But you have the heat on, don't you?
I think the kids enjoy throwing the candy more so than receiving the candy. Maybe potential quarterbacks there in the mix. Yeah, a couple of them see the camera, start waving. They're ready for the pros there if they see the camera and start waving, yelling hi, mom, and all that good stuff. Another trailer I would get a water bottle, but Neil, I think we have 20. I think we have a whole closet full of water bottles. Not that it wasn't appreciated, but you know what I'm talking about. We're also, I believe, live on Facebook this evening. So for those of you at home, hopefully you'll be enjoying the parade from a warm living room or kitchen table, whatever. But again, you're warm and we are not. So at least you got that going for you. Okay, I think, yes, this is another trailer full of tigers and cheerleaders. Most of them are walking, though. The trailer's pretty much empty, except for the adults. Go figure. Here we go. We got a parade coming now.
Little Tigers, make some noise.
This is Hence Huntley Family and Friends. At least that's what my papers say here. Grim and the Reapers. Nice band with some ghouls and goblins. Ooh, I like that stand-up bass there. A little electric guitar and doing the organ. Nicely done. Tunes from the Phantom of the Opera. That was a pretty cool float. Okay, this next float, I believe, is the dance team, EHS dance team. That's a pretty scary looking truck, though. A little Ford action with a, I don't know what that is, skull and crossbones or something. Yeah, the EHS dance team probably doing a little Thriller. They're doing a little head shaking there. They'll be in full form again on Friday night at the football game. Certainly would appreciate your support. Made up of 9 young and talented ladies. They perform at all the varsity home football and basketball games. And of course, like most of the activities, are involved throughout the community. The next float coming up is from Metro Eye Care. Music unites us all. Its effect is worldwide. Worldwide, music loves the soul. That is correct. Metro Eye Care. Nice little globe on top of their float there. There's a unicorn handing out candy. Followed next, it looks like to be the EHS Ice Hockey Club. Yes, Tigers Ice Hockey. Always put on a good show on the ice. Always have great teams to skate for the Tigers. The EHS Ice Hockey Club. Hockey has, of course, become a big topic lately here in St. Louis, obviously because of the world champion, Stanley Cup champion, St. Louis Blues. Now the Blackhawks can't say you don't have any cups, because we do. Of course, the bad news, Tarasenko got hurt, so he's out for, they said, a limit of 5 months. Hopefully he'll be back in the Blues can try and get that cup again 2 years in a row. We'll see. Seems to be a little more people coming out this evening, so that's good.
Somebody come beating down the block here.
Trick-or-treating was postponed for the first time in as long as I can remember.
All right, this is kind of cool. This
So trick-or-treating, instead of October 30th on Wednesday night, it's been moved to tomorrow night, November 1st, for the area local trick-or-treating. These are the Victory Star Twirlers. They're comprised of 50 baton twirling students in grades 3 through 12 from the communities of Edwardsville, Glen, Swansea, Collinsville, and Granite City. They are under the direction of Mrs. Beth Pruitt and Miss Andre Gassow. Performing parades and all types of things.
Victory Star Twirlers. Make some noise for us.
Shout out to our police department who's out here making sure everybody's safe and keeping the kids out of the middle of the street. Well, there's a hot dog who's dancing in the middle of the street, but hopefully he's part of the parade and then just wander off, wander out of somewhere. It's a Sonic. Is that Sonic on his hat? Yep, I guess. He keeps dancing. I can't read it. I guess it's Sonic.
There's a dancing hot dog coming your way.
Yes. He's the Sonic float, apparently, this evening.
Break it down, hot dog. Break it down. Fast food burger and fries joint with an old school feel. Who is it? Well, that's Sonic Drive-In, everybody. You know where they're at. They're out on Plum Drive.
Nothing better than a good Sonic hamburger. They really are good. Little tater tots on the side. That's good stuff.
He's watching the hot dog.
The next float on my list says the Busey Bank of Edwardsville, formerly the Bank of Edwardsville. It's the Pumpkin King, Jack Skellington, and the crew from Nightmare Before Christmas. Classic Halloween movie.
We're looking for Christmas time. Even the best laid plans of mice and skeleton make us seriously.
That's a nicely done parade. And here's some of the representatives from the bank. Next we have Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. We introduced the women of Upsilon Phi Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated in celebration of the wonderful world of music. Cool looking float. Ladies from the sorority handing out candy. Ooh, they got big old handfuls of candy. If you're not here, kids, you're missing out. Kids are raking it in. Again, that's what every dentist wants to hear.
It's the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority.
I'll also send a shout out to the Edwardsville Public Works and Parks Department. They will be cleaning the streets. If you come to work in the morning, you won't even know that there was a parade here this evening because of how spick and span they will take care of the streets. Looks like nothing happened. Do a great job. They're out here, well, you and I are heading to bed. They're taking care of business. Next, we have the Edwardsville YMCA. Strengthening community is the wise cause. wanting neighbors to work with neighbors to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. That's the YMCA. Classic song by the Village People. However, I don't think that was the Village People singing that version. No. Sounded more like the Chipmunks. Next, as you can tell, there's a theme coming, and that's obvious because it's the Cyclery and Fitness Center. Ooh, there's one of those old-timey bikes. I gotta imagine that's kind of hard to ride. At least get off of it. I don't know how you get off one of those. I think maybe you just fall over. I don't know. It's their 40th anniversary this year. Look at that. It's the Metro East's #1 store for all your fitness needs. Right bike, running shoes, treadmill, they've got it all. They have locations in Edwardsville, Shiloh, and Alton. Trying to keep you healthy and happy. There's a kitty cat riding on a mini bike as well.
You need to find the right bike, pair of running shoes, and treadmill, head on over. We got you covered.
This is the Edwardsville Liberty Middle School 8th grade baseball team. They just won the championship. Congratulations on bringing home the IESA 3A State Championship trophy. They finished with a record of 18-3. And this year was their second year in a row that they won the state championship. Congratulations, Coach Sabatino and the 8th grade boys team. Next we have Clark Chiropractic. And here's Jason. No, that's not Jason. Is that Jason? No. Who's the other guy? Michael Myers, that's it. Jason is the hockey mask, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not a big horror guy, so, you know. See a lot of kids in their costumes. Of course, they all have coats over their costumes, which is always tough. It's tough to trick or treat when you have a winter overcoat on. It doesn't quite have the same feel, but you kind of got to go with the flow. This is, I believe, Trinity Lutheran Ministries. Looks like they have some sort of Christmas tree on the back there. Operation Christmas Child. Yes, they have their drop-off is at Trinity Lutheran Church, 600 Water Street in Edwardsville. The shoebox drop-off location hours, please visit the Operation Christmas Child website. Look at all the kids and parents handing out candy. Following them is FCB Bank. They have a lighted bear with a red, white, and blue top hat on. That looks pretty cool. They're proud to participate in this year's Halloween parade. They are a third-generation family-owned bank, 16 locations in the Metro East area. With a true commitment to provide outstanding customer service. Next, we have the Father McGivney Catholic High School Band, directed by Jill Griffin. Father McGivney is located in Glen and welcomed its largest class to date this fall, which is fantastic. Following them is Grogan's Martial Arts, Academy of Martial Arts, empowers kids and adults to be their personal best. Ooh, there's some cool moves right there. Ooh, that's guy got a staff or a bow. And some woman over there is kicking that dude's rear end. I don't know what that's all about. Little high fives. handing out some candy. Oh, there's more. There's a whole bunch of Grogan's Academy of Martial Arts students and teachers, instructors. They're taught to be their personal best, believe in themselves, and stand up to bullying. First class is always free. The SIU student government is next with a drum corps. I'm assuming that's with the SIU student government. But they're banging the skins there. That sounds pretty cool. Next, Associated Pediatric Dentistry. They jazzed up their pickup truck. There's a big thing of toothpaste right there, a little tube of toothpaste. Not sure what dance moves he's doing, but he's a tube of toothpaste.
The Associated Pediatric Dentistry, serving the Metro East since 1979, people. It's a leading pediatric dental practice. Specializes in infants, children, adolescents, and special needs patients.
A little bit of a lull here as some more parade participants are coming down the street. Glad to see everybody out here this evening. Again, for those of you at home, hopefully you are enjoying the broadcast. It's a bit chilly. I could go for some chili right now. That sounds actually really good. Oh, there's a walking toothbrush just walked by. Remains of the Associated Pediatric Dentistry. Next, it looks like, I don't see a number on that truck, but we're guessing it's the Artistic Gymnastics Institute, LLC. They present dancing through the 80s. Yeah, it looks like it. Bunch of 80s dressed up kids there. Not much dancing, they're just handing out candy. That's all right. Ooh, there's a DeLorean with the doors open. That's pretty cool. Name that movie. Back to the Future. That's right. Neil gets a Snickers bar, I guess, for that. He's wanting it now. Unfortunately, I don't have one. What, 1.21 gigawatts? Is that it? Nice. Classic movie, Michael J. Fox.
Tom just said it's only being driven from time to time.
I see a big float coming down on the corner there, coming around the corner with some palm trees. That looks pretty cool. We'll get to that when it gets here. Again, we're on Main Street, downtown Edwardsville, for the 2019 Ed Glen Chamber of Commerce Halloween Parade. I don't even know how many years the parade's been going on. It's way before I got here, and I started in 1995, so it's been a while for the parade. It's a tradition here in downtown Edwardsville. Get people from all over communities in the Metro East area. It's one of the few towns that has a Halloween parade, so we bring them in from all over the place. Yeah, this next float is from New Song Fellowship Church. Looks like they have a band in the back of their trailer there. Love wins. We believe that love wins for everybody all the time.
We've got New Song Fellowship Church coming at you. I want to tell you people that love wins. New Song Fellowship, love wins for everybody all the time. Come and join them.
Ooh, there's a little one in a stroller. He's bundled up pretty good. I can hear Beach Boys from down the street there. That's the float I was talking about. Little Surfing USA. Got a lot of people in the crowd doing their best surfing moves. Dancing to the groove here. And the float is from the First Mid-Bank and Trust. Keeping with the music theme, the music can take you back to a special time in your life, like a great family vacation to the beach. Hence the theme there, Surfing USA. Obviously that's the Beach Boys. And there's a couple sharks there, a little hammerhead, some great whites. And of course the mom and dad in their Hawaiian shirts and Hawaiian leis on around their necks. Ooh, I like the Jeep, little lifeguard action on there. That's pretty cool, lifeguards up front. Excuse me, in the back there. Oh, look at the surfers on top of the wave. Hanging 10, baby. Yeah, right there. Hang 10, bud. That was a cool looking float with cotton as the foam coming off the wave. That's pretty neat. Massage Luxe is the next entrance. Delivers the highest quality massage, facial, and waxing services in an environment that is both luxurious and relaxing to all the guests. Of course it is. Who doesn't like a good massage? Next, it looks like we have St. John's United Methodist Church. I see an elephant over there. I'm assuming, yes, it is. Costumes from The Greatest Showman, one of my wife's and kids' favorite movies, with Hugh Jackman. Of course, I know him as Wolverine. Not so much Greatest Showman, yeah. Dreaming with our eyes wide open. Followed closely by the Edwardsville Wrestling Club. Their goal, to enrich the lives of wrestlers and their families through the sport of wrestling. Again, the middle schools have a great program and they just feed right into the Edwardsville High School wrestling program, which is fantastic. The wrestling club with their new building. I say new, it's a few years old, but still in fantastic shape. And you can see by all the participants that there are always got a lot of participants in that sport at the high school. There's a walking poop emoji. How nice. Yeah. And next we have the Hope Animal Rescues from Godfrey, Illinois. No, sorry, this is State Farm by Rick Martini, with a band actually playing. A little Elton John with the Dodgers outfit on. Nice. Playing a little Saturday. Singing Saturday. Next we have Sam Gabriel Memory Care and Assisted Living. If you believe you or a loved one could benefit from memory care, please contact them for more information. Followed closely by the Edwardsville Public Library. One of the jewels here in Edwardsville is the public library. All the cool kids know that libraries rock. hence their theme. They're all carrying what looks like shields, but they're supposed to be records. Vinyl, that's for those of you who don't know what an actual vinyl record is. I'm old school, so I know what those are.
Edwardsville Public Library.
Kids now would probably think they were Frisbees or something, I don't know. Ooh, we look to have quite a big lull in the parade. But the library is always a fantastic spot for family. And it's right over there in City Park here in downtown Edwardsville, right by the fountain. There's always something going on in City Park, whether it's Edwardsville sponsored activities or various fairs from around town. Different restaurants and stuff always do some kind of stuff. So, and it's right there by the library. Can still hear Elton John down the street there. He's still rocking it out. As we're standing here on Main Street, I'm a little saddened because we're right across the street from Bigelow's Bistro, who just recently closed their doors. Owner he'd been doing it for so long, it was time for him to be finished. It's one of our favorite places to eat, and our offices are just right across the street over there, so I spent many a lunchtime over at Bigelow's Bistro, and my family loved that restaurant, so sad to see it no longer, but this is Edwardsville. It's right here on Main Street, so I'm sure that building will be scooped up soon and something new will be there. And now finally I can hear in the distance there, that would be the Edwardsville High School Marching Tigers. The award-winning Edwardsville Marching Tigers. They always bring home awards. They're one of the best bands in this area, if not the best band in this area. They travel everywhere, and they win everywhere. So, great program at the high school. And they'll be out tomorrow evening, Friday night, at halftime of the football game performing. They're all dressed up as ghouls and goblins and zombies, I guess. This is the flag corps right here doing a little 3-man weave, or perhaps maybe a 40-man weave. I don't know. Oh, all the way down Main Street, they're all doing it. The instruments and everything. They just hosted their big band contest. For the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. But they host it, so they perform at the very end. They're not entered in it as a contestant because they're the host. But it's bands from all over the state of Illinois, and I think some from Missouri as well, come out and perform. Ooh, a little Ghostbusters theme is what the band's doing, obviously. Oh, I get it. That was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man that just walked by. Some of them are ghosts and goblins, and some of them are Ghostbusters. Uh-oh, he slimed me. Another classic movie. Never saw the new one with the women cast. It was okay? Neil said it was all right. I do know Thor was in it, right? Wasn't Chris Hemsworth? He was like the secretary guy? Yeah. Oh, there's a little girl right across the street in the red and white. She's putting. Oh, she was doing little dance moves over there. She was working it. Okay. If our program is correct here, followed next is the Metro East Montessori, the Montessori School. Yes, it is. Educates children pre-K through 6th grade. No, they're singing a song. Sing hello in many different languages from around the world.
Come the happy children. Educate children pre-K to 6th grade. Now listen to the children sing hello in many languages from around the world to share knowledge of the continents.
I'm actually pretty glad it's not nearly as cold as I thought it was going to be. Of course, my hands are freezing. It's hard for me to turn the pages, but that's all right. Again, we're airing live, streaming live on the City of Edwardsville's Facebook page. ECTV will also be re-airing the parade throughout the next week or so on Charter Channel 993. That's the channel for ECTV for the City of Edwardsville, where you can watch council meetings, plan commission meetings, zoning board meetings. I know that's exciting, but you know, every now and then there's some good stuff in there. Handling the city business for the City of Edwardsville. Next, I believe, is the 360 Prime Realty Group. Yes, that's it. They've been involved with the buying and selling of homes in the Metro East and adjacent area for over 12 years. 360 Prime.
There's a group that's been involved in buying and selling of homes in Metro East and adjacent areas for over 12 years. It's a 360 Prime Realty Group. Hey, 360 Prime.
I believe coming up next is the Eden Village Retirement Community. At least the bus is coming anyway. It says, "We are the Eden family. We're happy and we are kooky, adventurous and active." It's a full spectrum care facility providing care to our community and have been serving the area for 40 years.
Here comes the Eden Village Retirement Community. Call themselves the Eden Family.
Kooky and adventurous.
Adventurous and active.
Followed by, looks like Swing City Music, the definition of a musician's store, with locations here in Edwardsville and the main store in Collinsville. Swing City. Band's jamming. Next we have Edwardsville Robotics. It's a robotics program offered to 5th through 12th graders in the Edwardsville and surrounding areas through team structures. Those are pretty cool. I wonder if they crash them, if they have robot battles. I don't know. And followed by Caldwell Banker Brown Realtors. No, this is the robotic club still. Sorry about that. With all the Avengers on the back of there. There's Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, and Guardians of the Galaxy in the back there. Nice. Now we have Caldwell Banker Brown Realtors with a scary clown. Ooh, people get freaked out about clowns. You know, Pennywise and all that good stuff from It. Yeah. Keep walking, brother. This is still Caldwell Banker Brown with another float. I guess that was just kind of a truck there. Now we have Rockin' Realtors. Nice. Doing a little 50s there on top, doing a little dancing, a little swing dancing. Rockin' Realtors. With over 210 realtors and employees in 8 offices throughout the Metro East area. Next, we have Athletico Physical Therapy. I've actually been a patient out there. Had a little back trouble. They took care of business. There's a guy right there who helped me get through my back pain and got me standing straight again. Gotta like that. This is Edwardsville Neighbors, the Turkey Trot 6K. Register today. That's obviously Thanksgiving morning. The EdwardsvilleTurkeyTrot.com for more information.
Edwardsville Neighbors.
Coming up next is the is Prairie Farms. They are one of the largest and most successful dairy cooperatives in the Midwest. They are now proud to call Edwardsville home. They're right on the other side of Highway 55. And part of the new business area that's out there and growing rapidly. Support your local dairy farmers by purchasing Prairie Farms. Yep, I got a waving cow up on top of the float there. Yeah, with a SNL there with the we need more cowbell. A little reference to Saturday Night Live and Will Ferrell, one of the classic skits ever on Saturday Night Live. Who's the star? Christopher Walken, that's right.
Looking good, cow. Looking good.
I've got a fever, and the only thing to cure it is more cowbell. Christopher Walken, that guy was a character. Not was, he still is. Next we have the ICANN Clinic LLC, loving patients back to health with chiropractic and wellness services. Oh, I hear Mario Brothers music coming up, and sure enough, is that Mario up on top? Yep. Luigi's got to be around here somewhere. This is the Red Hill Church, Super Mario Brothers, the most iconic video game of all time. Happy Halloween from Super Mario and the Red Hill Church. This is Scott Credit Union, the Edwardsville District 7 Orchestra. EHS Orchestra, sponsored by Scott Credit Union. In 2019, they are celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Woodstock Music Festival. I didn't realize that. That was certainly a milestone in the annals of music lore. Here's to peace, love, and the wonderful world of music. That's from EHS Orchestra and Scott Credit Union.
Orchestra.
I'm going to guess this is Heartland Veterinary Hospital, PC. Nurses, the sounds of music. I don't see a number on the float, but I'm guessing that's what that... Nope, this has got to be SIUE Student Nurse Association. My bad. It's hard to tell when the floats don't have numbers on them, but that's all right. We'll work through it. This is Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Elite Properties, located on Plummer Drive in here in Edwardsville. Got a little Elvis action going on. This is Pet Pickup and Delivery from Pawfect Pupport LLC. Nice. It's a pet transport service providing door-to-door pickup and delivery to local destinations of your choice. Followed by Bagley Farms Meat Market. Local family-owned butcher shop ready to help with all of your grilling, smoking, and culinary needs. Right next to the Cup in Edwardsville. You won't be disappointed if you try them. That's good stuff. Next we have Safe Escape Rooms, created by, it's called the Search Party, created by Safe Escape Rooms. I've never done that. I've heard it's really cool to do, but I have never done that. We need to get that going. I'm not sure what this group is. This is the Edwardsville Rotary Club right here in front of us. That's a nice looking pickup from Cassins and Sons. You getting any feedback? And today marks we already had somebody trying to sell me some, the annual kickoff of the Edwardsville Rotary Citrus Sales. All proceeds go to charitable functions in the community. This is Southwestern Electric Cooperative Incorporated, taking care of our electric needs.
Southwestern Electric Cooperative. All right.
This is Outer Images Lawn and Landscape. See them around town all over the place. Edwardsville and Glen Carbon's premier groundskeeping company. Followed by Crossroads Bike Tours. It's the only bike tour company on the MCT bike trails. They have rides from 2 hours to 3 days. Woo. That's a lot of bike time. Need one of those banana seats. The semi's coming now. Not sure who that is. Oh, Exo Lounge and Nail Bar. That's that new place that's going up by the high school. Experience the energy of Exo Lounge. Indulge in the exclusive, first of its kind destination, serving organic cocktails blessed by the heavens. Wow. Watch for the grand opening coming soon. Followed by Edwardsville CEO. Edwardsville Creating Entrepreneurial Opportunities is what that stands for. It's a program at the 3 local high schools. Edwardsville CEO is seeking mentors for the current students and investors in the program to foster the continued development of our surging economy and our future leaders of tomorrow. Creating entrepreneurial opportunities. Next, we have Briar Bank Farm, I believe. Yes. Our purple people eater is friendly. She is riding on her trusty steed. Can see right through her trusty steed, but that's all right. This is the Ball Hog Basketball Academy. One of our neighbors plays for Ball Hog. She enjoys it. It's an athletic program that seeks to serve the community by reaching athletes of diverse backgrounds. Basketball transcends language, race, color, gender, ethnicity, religion, and economic barriers. Next, we have an old-timey fire truck from the village of Glen. We must be nearing the very end, of the parade because fire truck upon fire truck. That's a classic one right there from the village of Glen. And we have another one. This is a pumper, I believe, from the Glen Fire Protection District. Ladder 1930. And here comes an ambulance. I'm gonna guess that's from Glen. Or is it Edwardsville? I can't tell quite yet. Glen. Next is the Unified Command Post vehicle from Ilias. We've worked with them on several activities for the city of Edwardsville. It's the Illinois Law Enforcement Alarm System, Unified Command Post. That's where they run the show if there's ever an emergency. They go right to where the action is and set up camp and run the show. Next, we have Edwardsville Fire Department vehicles. There's Whitehead right there in the front of the command vehicle. Whiteford, excuse me. Next, we have a Quint 1330 from the Edwardsville Fire Department. And one of the new ambulances that the city has, number 1344. And we're wrapping things up here at the Edwardsville Glen Chamber of Commerce 2019 Halloween Parade. Here's one of the Edwardsville engines as well. 1321. And finally, another command vehicle from the City of Edwardsville Fire Department. We want to wish everybody a wonderful, that's the chief right there in the back of that one. So we'll close it with the chief running through the main street here. This has again been the 2019 Halloween Parade sponsored by Edwardsville Glen Ed Chamber of Commerce. We hope you enjoyed it. Again, this was live streamed on Facebook, and you can catch reruns of it on ECTV channel 993. For the City of Edwardsville, my name is John Cunningham alongside Neil Kalupka. We wish you a happy evening.